Hey guys, it's Monday, May 1st, so happy May 1st. I'm glad it's moving towards summer and we're having some fantastic weather. Well, it was a little weird today. We had these showers that they didn't predict. And I think there's thunderstorms predicted tonight, but then the rest of the week is supposed to be in the 70s instead of the 80s, which is gonna be awesome. And the weekend is gonna be in the 60s, which is really cool for this time of the year for the high, but in a good way. I'm happy about it. So we haven't decided yet. We're either gonna stay here and get some stuff done around the house, or we're gonna go to the zoo. We want to go to the zoo, of course, but we have been traveling a lot and we're going to be traveling a lot, so sometimes we have to do stuff around the house. So we'll see what ends up happening later this week. I thought I would show you though something that I got from Disney. So it's always nice getting this from Disney. What's funny is sometimes we get these after a trip, sometimes we don't. I thought maybe when we rent DVC points we don't get it, but we rented DVC points this time and we got one. So I don't know what the pattern is for why you sometimes get them and sometimes don't, but this is really cute. And yes, I have lots of these from over the years, but they still make me smile every time I get one. Also, if you watched last week's vlog, the weekly vlog, you saw we went to the Disney outlet. And I forgot to show what I got. I know I showed it in the store, but I don't think I ever mentioned that I actually purchased it. And I also found this bag interesting, how it's pretty much covered in Star Wars and Marvel on one side, and then the more traditional Disney and Pixar characters on the other side. I thought that was interesting. So I ended up getting this shirt. I'll be honest, the colors do not really excite me, but this shirt was only $5.99. So I guess I should open it up so you can see the whole thing. So it says Rebel Leader, and Rogue One I really enjoyed. Not as much as the other previous Star Wars movie to it, but I really enjoyed it. And for $5.99 I just felt like I couldn't beat it. And it's one of those really thick soft shirts. It's not, I'm sorry, but the typical thin Disney. For women's cut, a lot of times the Disney shirts are super thin. I don't know why, but they are. So I'm pretty excited about this. I figured even if I just wear it around the house for $5.99, it's a good deal. So poor Brian came home from work today, mowed the yard, and then power washed our screen porch, bye-bye pollen, and also our deck, and he's planning to stain the deck once it dries up. It's supposed to storm tonight, so I don't know how many days he'll have to wait. There is still pollen falling, but he felt like it's far enough along now to go ahead and get this cleaned up and get our furniture back out so we can enjoy sitting out there. Yay! Hello, it is Tuesday now. It's May 2nd. And just got back from work, ran to the grocery store to grab a few things, and poor Brian is outside staining the deck today. So he power washed everything yesterday. Today he's staining. Luckily it is a beautiful day, so we'll take a peep at him, and then I'm gonna cook, well, not cook, I'm gonna prepare some Mediterranean chicken salad, so I'll show you that as well. So here's poor Brian staining the deck. I know he looks short, but he's up on a ladder. Our deck is over a story off the ground. So he's having to do that from the outside on a ladder. Good times. So this Mediterranean chicken salad, I am guessing at the amounts of things. I have had a similar salad at a local deli, so good, and they're kind enough to post their ingredients. So I am just using the same ingredients, but I don't know how much of each thing they put. So that's the part that's the guessing game. But this is my first time trying it. I figure if it doesn't work out, I'll just change up the amounts of things. So I know I've told you guys this, but I buy organic roasted chickens from Whole Foods, and I freeze them in 3-ounce servings. So these are 3-ounce servings because I'm going to make 3 servings of this chicken salad from the lunch for the rest of the week, so Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. One rather large garlic clove. I would have used 2, but that one's really big, so that's good. I grabbed a large handful of parsley. I'm going to put salt and pepper in it. I'm not sure if they do that. That wasn't listed. I think there's at least salt in it. I'm not sure about pepper, but I like pepper, so I'm putting it in it. 1 tomato. This is organic, this is organic, and this is organic. They did not have organic tomatoes, but they had heirloom, so it's heirloom tomato. So I'm putting 1 tomato because I didn't even know it had tomato in it. So however much they put, it's a tiny amount because it's not even noticeable. And then I'm putting 3 green onions in, and then it had olive oil and balsamic vinegar. But again, I didn't even realize, you can tell there's a little vinegar taste, but it's not strong at all. So I think they barely put any vinegar. So I'm gonna put that in last, and just enough to give it a little bit of a zip. And so I'm gonna use this garlic press for the garlic, my knife for everything else, and put it in this bowl. And hopefully it'll taste good. So this is how it turned out. I wouldn't say it tastes exactly like theirs does, but it's pretty close. And I did add the juice of an entire lemon. To me, the balsamic was making it taste sweet, and theirs definitely does not taste sweet, the one from the deli that I get that I like. I don't know why mine is slightly different, but it's still very good. And I think next time I might also put more garlic. And one thing I didn't show is I put another handful of parsley because I could tell the proportion was off on that. There's definitely has a ton of parsley in it. So what I do with this, in case you're wondering, is I stick it on a salad. So this is just lettuce and tomato. It's chopped romaine, and so I just put it on top. And since it already has olive oil and vinegar and lemon juice, that acts as the dressing, and it works great. So I'm gonna put 2 servings over there to save for future salads, and put this on my salad for tomorrow. Also tonight I am cooking fish for our dinner. I am making a mango salsa for myself to go on the fish. Brian does not like this salsa for some reason on fish. I don't know why. I think it's fantastic. And as far as I know, he likes all these ingredients. He just doesn't like it on fish. So it is just mango, and I'm not going to use that whole mango. I'll chop some of it up just to eat later. It only takes a small amount of the mango. Otherwise it does overpower the fish. The half of a lemon's worth of juice. I'm going to put probably part of that green onion. I doubt I'll put the whole thing in. And then I'm putting this much cilantro. And then it has, just ignore the olive oil. That's to go on the fish itself when I cook it. The lemon juice is all I have in it for, liquid. But it's really, really great on fish. Especially, it's good on salmon, and it's good on any kind of a white flaky fish. Tastes really good. This is what the salsa looks like when it's done, and I'll try to remember to film it on the fish. Brian finally finished the entire deck. It looks really nice in this huge staircase. He did a great job. I can't imagine doing that after working all day. Ugh. So here is the sea bass. This is called barramundi. It's a kind that is fed a diet that makes it super high in omega-3. At least that's my understanding. It's supposed to be really, really healthy. And so I'm just going to bake it. Really simple. I just put a tiny amount of olive oil on it so it doesn't dry out in the oven, and salt and pepper, and that's it. And then I'll put that salsa on I showed you. And this is another fast and easy way. This is quinoa that's already pre-cooked. It's organic, with organic sweet potatoes and zucchini, and 2 kinds of quinoa. So that's already good to go. Just have to nuke it in the microwave. And then this is previously cooked French cut green beans. So dinner will be served shortly. And here's what the finished meal looks like. So it's the fish with the salsa on top, the quinoa with the veggies, and the green beans. Hey guys, it's Wednesday, May 3rd, and I have absolutely nothing to talk about today. I actually worked, and I'm not cooking anything interesting. I'm actually making deviled eggs, which includes boiling some eggs and stirring the yolk up with a tiny bit of natural avocado mayonnaise and salt and pepper, and putting it back in the egg. So I'm not gonna show that because that's exactly how simple it is. And I also chopped some lettuce for lunch salads, but nothing really going on there. And I don't think Brian's doing any house projects today. We're both pretty tired. It's been a beautiful weather week here, but I think we've been on the road so much the last few weekends, we're both starting to feel a little weary. So even though it's Wednesday now, 2 more days left. But we'll make it, we'll get there. So hopefully be back tomorrow night with a more interesting vlog than today. Hey guys, it is Thursday, May 4th. I know it's late, but happy Star Wars Day. I've enjoyed all the tweets about Star Wars, and I like some of the new merchandise. They came out with a magic band with Leia and R2 from, you know, the original movies, and I would love to have it, but I'll probably resist. You know, we go often, but don't really need multiple magic bands, like tons of them, because I'll probably want a Food and Wine one in the fall, so I'm gonna try to resist, but it's really tempting because I love the original movies. They're my favorites, my generation. That's what I saw as a child. I was 7 when the first one came out, so you know, you're at that age where you can still suspend disbelief and everything seems awesome, so it's that nostalgia, I guess you would call it. Today was a great day. It was sunny and beautiful all day, and then right as I was leaving work it started raining. Now the sun's trying to come back out, but I think it's supposed to rain pretty much all night tonight. And Brian was really excited because his newly stained deck beat it up, so I'll show you that. So here's the deck with the water, and I know it's probably hard to see, like the best beating is sort of right below me. I'll try to zoom in. I don't know if you can tell, but it is beating up, which is the idea, so that's great. And it got 2 full days to dry before the rain, so perfect. Hey guys, it's Friday, May 5th, so happy Cinco de Mayo if you are celebrating. I'll be having a margarita to celebrate, but I would be doing that on a Friday probably anyway, so I don't know that it's for any special occasion. So I mentioned that new Star Wars limited edition Magic Band 2 that has Leia and also R2-D2 on it yesterday. I ended up not getting it. I was able to resist because, not because I don't want too many Magic Bands, but because I realized it's white and you can't get a white free Magic Band from Disney when you're staying at a resort. So there's no way to replace the puck in the middle that has the battery in it. You know, eventually Disney may add those other colors, because I know there's a lot of black Magic Bands too. I'm talking about the limited edition ones. So, you know, hopefully someday they'll add more colors. Sure, I could put a different color in there, but I just really don't want to. So I ended up not getting it for that reason. It'll be just my luck that in a few months when it's sold out, they'll add white ones. But anyway, good morning and happy May 6th. It's Saturday. And that's always a good day. Started off this morning, I'm actually ready. I decided to go and get ready because I had a bunch of stuff I wanted to get done this morning. And then also we're gonna go ahead and record, I think I think we decided on Boardwalk review. We were kicking around either the cabins at Fort Wilderness or Boardwalk, but we've been to the cabins multiple times. However, we've only vlogged one time, and it was in 2014 before they did the renovations. Now the renovations were not major. They got rid of the oven, which is a bummer. It's only a stovetop now, and they got rid of the Murphy bed and added a fold-out couch, which I've heard is uncomfortable from people who have used it since, and the Murphy bed was comfortable. So it almost feels like they de-renovated. I mean, they made it look nicer. They freshened up the kitchen and stuff, but I've seen some videos of it, but that made me a little torn on doing the cabins because we haven't been since they renovated, and I don't know when we're going to go. So I think we're gonna do Boardwalk first at least. We may still do a cabin because we know what changed, so we can talk about that, but I think we're gonna do Boardwalk first. Then it's probably gonna be a while before we do another review. Thank you for all the positive feedback on those. Really appreciate that. I'm glad they're useful to people. But we're gonna be doing so much traveling coming up. I don't think we're gonna have much time to do more reviews for the next month or so. But we will get back to it for sure. And then we're gonna make some breakfast. And Brian just went to Lowe's, so that's why he's not here to get a new light bulb. Our light over the kitchen sink went out, and it's one of those pot lights with a special bulb when we didn't have any extras, so he went to get that. So yeah, we're just doing house stuff so far this morning. Then we'll do the review and then probably some fun stuff like games and stuff. But we're just kind of catching up on things that we'd never have time to do when we're doing all our traveling on the weekend. Brian's back and he got us the light that goes over our sink right there where that black hole is. And then he got me a new bird bath. Something broke the one outside. So there's our bird bath, and I know you can't see it, but on the back side, something completely pulled one of the wooden pieces off. Most likely a raccoon, they're very strong. But that's a really old bird bath as well. And we have light, and he said it's ultra bright, and he's right, it's very bright, which is great. That's really awesome. This kitchen in the summer, which this counts, I know we're not quite to summer yet, but once the leaves get on the tree, this kitchen is shockingly dark because, I mean, there's just trees everywhere. So the more light, the better.
It's kind of a weird delay on it though when you turn it on, watch.
Yeah, it's like a half second.
It's the LED technology. So I've been cooking all morning, making my world famous seafood stew. This time I'm going to add a little something extra to it. Got this from the Asian market.
What is that?
Small octopus.
You like your baby octopus, don't you?
Let's cut into it. See what it looks like. Look at the little guys. So I'm going to cut those up.
Like chop them up a little?
Well, I'll probably do, I don't know, maybe halves or maybe quarters. I don't know. But yeah, that's going to go in the stew.
Alright, so now he actually has them completely out of the package. You can see it's a whole little octopus. Yuck. So Brian finished his fish stew. It smells amazing, truly.
Yeah.
And you can see the little octopi there.
Right there. I like the addition of the octopus.
Well, have you tried it with the
Haven't
octopus?
tried it yet, but I'll try it tonight probably.
Yum.
Yeah, it smells amazing.
It smells so good. So thanks for joining us this week. We had a good week. It was a nice relaxing week at home.
It was.
And Brian just got back from a ride on his electric bike to pick up some Chinese food for dinner.
Which we'll show you the bike sometime in the future.
Yeah. So anyway, thanks for watching. We appreciate likes, subscribe, shares, and comments.
Definitely.
Bye.